Gather round, dear listeners. Prepare yourselves for a tale of love, loss, and the most dramatic use of a "do not disturb" sign you've ever heard. Imagine a love story so epic, it makes Romeo and Juliet look like a schoolyard crush. This, my friends, is a story about gods, gardens, and the consequences of getting ghosted. Divine style. Our story begins, as so many do, with a broken heart. But this is no ordinary heartbreak. This, my friends, is the heartbreak of a god. And when a god feels the sting of rejection, the world had better watch out. In the heart of a mythical land, bathed in eternal sunshine, lived Selene. She was the keeper of flowers, a goddess with sunshine in her hair and earth beneath her nails. Her garden was the envy of the heavens, a symphony of colour and scent that could charm even the grumpiest thundercloud. Selene lived for her flowers. She knew each petal and leaf, each delicate thorn and fragrant bloom. Her days were filled with the gentle hum of bees, the soft rustle of leaves, and the quiet joy of watching life unfold in all its messy, beautiful glory. Enter Kale, the god of storms. He was all brooding intensity, with a voice like thunder and eyes that could spark a wildfire. He was known throughout the land for his dramatic entrances, his passionate temper, and his unfortunate habit of leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. Kale, despite his fiery nature, was captivated by Selene. Her quiet strength and the gentle beauty of her garden called to something deep within him. He was drawn to her like a moth to a flame, oblivious to the scorching heat that awaited him. Kale, in a rare moment of vulnerability for a god of storms at least, confessed his love for Selene. He poured out his heart, his voice echoing with the force of 1,000 thunderstorms. Selene, however, was not impressed. She politely declined, explaining that she was devoted to her garden and had no room in her life for a tempestuous god, however handsome he might be. Oh, the fallout! Kale, his pride wounded, reacted as any mature god of storms might, with the subtlety of a hurricane. He unleashed his fury upon Selene's beloved garden, tearing through it with the wrath of 1,000 winds. Blossoms were shredded, trees uprooted, and the once vibrant garden was left a desolate wasteland. Selene was devastated. She wandered through the wreckage of her garden, her heart breaking with every withered petal and snapped stem. She did what any sensible goddess would do. She called her best friend, the goddess of wisdom, for advice, and maybe a pint of divine ice cream. The goddess of wisdom, ever practical, advised Selene to appeal to Kale's better nature. Send him a text, she suggested. Everyone responds to a well-crafted emoji. But Selene knew in her heart that Kale's fury ran deep. There was only one way to save her garden, and it was a sacrifice of unimaginable proportions. With a heavy heart, Selene decided to merge her life force with the ruined garden. It was a one-way ticket, a complete surrender. She poured her essence into the parched earth, her tears watering the scorched ground. She whispered ancient magic into the broken stems and scattered seeds of hope into the wind. And then she was gone. The garden, however, began to stir. New life bloomed from the ashes, stronger and more vibrant than before. Flowers in colours never seen before burst forth, their petals kissed with the colours of the dawn. The news of Selene's sacrifice reached a shamefaced Kale. He rushed to the garden, his heart heavy with regret. He saw the vibrant life more beautiful than ever before and understood the depth of Selene's sacrifice. Overcome with remorse, Kale decided to honour Selene's sacrifice. He cast a spell, infusing every flower in the garden with a single thorn, a reminder of his own sharp anger and the pain it had caused. But he also wove a touch of Selene's gentle spirit into each bloom, ensuring that her beauty and resilience would forever be remembered. And so, the garden became a symbol of both heartbreak and hope. The thorns served as a reminder of Cale's destructive anger and the consequences of unchecked pride. The blooms, however, stood as a testament to Celane's unwavering love, her sacrifice, and the enduring power of resilience. The story of Selene and Cale became a legend, whispered on the wind and carried on the petals of every flower. It served as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even gods are not immune to the complexities of love, loss, and the enduring power of the human, or in this case, the divine spirit. So, tell me, dear listeners, what do you make of this tale? Was Cale's punishment enough? Should Selene have swiped left on that divine dating app? And most importantly, what's your go-to comfort food after a bad breakup? Join the conversation, because even myths need a little gossip now and then.